A man will come into your life and look at you with googly eyes. Even if you got your walls up, your door locked, you're padlocked, you're guarded, he'll stand right there by the door in the crack with his little googly eyes. And if you're like most women, you just want to be loved. You got a good heart. You've been through a lot in your life. Like most abused women, you'll start falling for the googly eyes, the puppy dog eyes, and you let him in. You call yourself holding back, waiting, thinking if you wait, it'll make a difference. Then when you finally do give in, he'll make love to you. He'll stare in your eyes while he does. He'll moan, he'll groan. He might even call out. He'll be passionate. Then he'll lay next to you and he'll take his bald head and he'll rub it in your chest and he'll rub it in your tummy and he'll snuggle up with you like a dog. You know how like a puppy does? It'll just bore his head into your chest and just nuzzle into you like he's just so comfortable, so at home. He'll tell you he'll buy you some land out in the Midwest because you need land. He'll say, I'm going to buy us some land. I'm going to go buy us some land. He'll talk about his own family to you. He'll badmouth his own flesh and blood to you, and you'll think that means he trusts you. He'll talk about things that he should have kept to himself with you because you'll think, no, we have a connection. He loves me. He feels me. He's connected to me. And he'll make you feel like I can let my guard down. He'll show you his true colors. But you'll say, no. Nope. It's just some residual damage. It's just some pain. He's afraid. He's scared. He's a little boy. And he's terrified of being hurt again. Oh, because he gave you the sob story about how he's been hurt in his life and how this bitch and that bitch and this bitch. He'll give you the sob story. You'll want to see him succeed because you'll see so much potential in him. Don't let him be good looking. Oh no. Don't let the stroke game be on point. Oh no. Then he'll start to act really funny and flaky and start ghosting you, and then you'll be like, what's wrong? And your instincts, your spidey sense will tell you there's other women involved, and he'll tell you, no, it's not that. I'm just scared because I don't trust and I don't want to be hurt. He'll tell you that. He'll literally say, I'm just afraid of being hurt. And that will melt your heart. You'll say, God damn, I gotta show this brother. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm gonna protect him. I'm gonna take care of him. What do you need? What do you want? Not remembering that it's God's plan for the man to ask you, what do you need and what do you want? But you forget that because we're living in modern times. And you'll say, no, I got you. But if you say, no, I don't got you, it'll seem like you're dealing with a whole different person. And you get scared because you keep thinking about the times when he rubbed that bald head into your stomach and your chest and made love to you with passion, and it came inside of you and trusted you enough to do all of that. And then you'll be like, nah, here you go. I can't say no to you. And then he'll be all smiles again. There'll be a little voice in the back of your head, a little voice, kind of like a little guardian angel, whispering in your ear saying, baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? But you're going to ignore that because, nah, fuck that. You want that feeling. You want that love. You want that stroke. You want that whisper in your ears. You want to hear him moan. And you'll just say, nope, Nope. I'm gonna ride this out because I know he loves me. Until the day comes, and the time comes, and the moment comes, when you look back and you realize you wasted a lot of time. And if you're in your teens, it's okay. You figure it's okay. If you're in your 20s, you figure, oh, this is cool. It'll hurt, but you figure you got time. You'll hit your 30s and you'll still make the same kind of mistakes, and you'll figure, no, I got time. And you'll and then you'll go to your 40s and your 50s, and then finally you'll realize, wait a minute, where did the time go? And what have I done? How many men have known me? And why am I still alone? This seems so promising. That seems so right. But yet here I am. Hindsight is always 20/20, because then you could look back and say, damn, I saw all the signs. God damn it. I should have known when he did this, that meant that. And when he said this, it meant that. But I ignored it all because I loved that stroke game. And his words were like honey dripping right in my mouth. It's like that hot chamomile tea with honey just calms you and soothes you. But before you know it, you look back and you say, you know what, I gotta live my life. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I gotta leave this door closed and this wall up. And unless he's willing to literally climb over this wall and then break down this door and unlock these chains for me, I gotta be like Rapunzel up in the tower. I can't say or do shit. If he's not willing to do all those things for me, I'm just gonna live out the rest of this life that I have and enjoy what I now realize is really meant to be enjoyed. Because real love does not involve a struggle. Real love does not involve tests and trials and tribulations. The dysfunctional love that exists in this world nowadays has conditioned us and trained us to believe that. So we continue, each one of us, to waste days, weeks, months, years, and lifetimes. Because we don't understand what real love really feels like. Real love is unconditional, and it doesn't mean I will unconditionally put up with your shit. I will unconditionally take your nonsense and eat it and swallow it. And it doesn't mean that. That's not what it means. But we are taught to believe that. We are taught that real love means pain and suffering. We forget that when we give birth to our babies and we hold them and we look at them, there are no requirements. There are no requirements to loving them. Now, some people would say, but to give birth to them, it was so painful. See, that's love. You birth. Even the process of birth proves to you that love is pain. No, it doesn't. That's a misconstrued conception. 99% of the world buys into it. And that's why the divorce rate is now at about 60, from what I checked online, about 65%. That's why relationships, people feel like it's normal to argue and fuss and fight. People feel like it's normal to be ghosted. People feel like it's normal to be ignored and used. People feel like if you don't suffer for them, you don't love them. People accept that as the norm. Because if you believe in that kind of thing, the devil runs this world. And he's made it the norm. He's made pain the norm. He's made abuse the norm. He's made lies the norm. He's made dysfunction the norm. He's twisted everything good and made it the norm. So that's what we believe. That's what we think. And that's how we move. When it's really, really, really very easy. And if people just stopped and thought about it for a second, they'd realize, wait a minute. If you're religious and you believe in that sort of thing, then let's say you can say to yourself, so if God gave his only begotten son, who is God, which makes no sense, but if God gave his only son and he shed the blood for the world, the Lamb of God, right? I should have to feel no more pain because I'm already redeemed, I'm already saved, I'm already forgiven. So why am I in this world that Satan had been given dominion over, mind you, for a certain amount of time? Why am I playing Satan's game? Why am I suffering? Why am I allowing myself to believe that suffering is love? That's the opposite of love. Because someone who loves you would not cause you, allow you, want you, and dare you to suffer for them. God already did that. And then by the time you get to the point where you realize, God suffered for me, I don't have to suffer for a man. I don't have to suffer for a woman. It's too late. Then you got to die and do it all over again.